Hello and welcome guys to Afterlife Tales. My name is Mohit. What a great time it is for horror fans. We recently had The Nun released and then it was the time for much awaited horror movie The Exorcist Believer. I was very excited about the movie Exorcist because the original one had huge fan following. Although the original movie came long before I was even born. But even today, the perceived value of the 1973 Exorcist is very high. Its horror elements, groundbreaking cinematography of its time, and special effects that stand out when CGI even barely existed. On this cinema day, I went into the theatre to watch horror lovers The Exorcist Believer. Speaking of horror, yes, The Exorcist Believer is cursed, and in a very unexpected way. This is not the first time when a sequel to the original Exorcist movie has been made. There were two sequels back in the day, The Heretic in 1977 and The Exorcist 3 in 1990, and both of these movies flopped at the box office. The first Exorcist had set up a benchmark so high that any movie or sequel of that time found hard to match in terms of the quality and the expectations that the first one had set. And after so many years, when The Exorcist Believer came, the director David Gordon Green decided to take the story of the original Exorcist and move it forward by continuing the story and keeping one of the main characters of the original movie. But even after these many years, still the film felt disappointing in many areas. There are no moments in the film that left a mark on mind or heart of the fans. Movie tried a lot to be interesting and it took a lot of twists and turns, but it fails in every aspect. The standing out aspect was the acting from the both of the small girls upon whom the film is based. And that is the only saving grace of the movie. Otherwise, there are no memorable scenes like the original one. And even keeping the original movie aside, if we watch it as a standalone horror movie, it still lacks to be called as a good horror movie. In today's day and age, where we have horror franchises like The Conjuring, The Nun, Annabelle, Insidious, and movies like The Pope's Exorcist, Sinister, The Exorcist Believer falls flat and leaves the fan underwhelmed and disappointed. I heard the fans who loved the original movie calling this to be a trash, from a masterpiece to garbage. And this is the curse of The Exorcist, that no movie under this franchise seems to work after the first one. The curse had killed the sequels of the movie of its time and looks like it is killing it at this time as well. The production house still has two more movies under its sleeves as it is envisioned to be a trilogy. And I wish luck for those upcoming movies, but after this movie bombed at the box office, I don't feel like having high hopes for the next two movies. The curse really hits hard to the fans too, who thinks that the Exorcist series died and is now cannot be revived. I hope the director proves it wrong, but the time will tell. You let me know in the comments section how do you like the movie and were you disappointed as well? And as always, don't forget to subscribe to watch more such videos. Thank you for watching.